So, 250,000, 250,000 thank yous have to be given out. You know, we finally reached that 250,000 mark. You know, again, another landmark is hit. And again, it's another time where I have to sit down and say thank you to you. So, you know, just starting it off first off, if you've watched that whole hour-long why I do this, you know, rant and speech, then this is just going to be a reiterated video. But I got to give you all a 250,000 thank yous for sticking around. It's, you know, it's going to be one of those one-take kind of videos. I'm not going to, you know, just read. This is going to be one of those. All right, off the cuff. Just got to give you a big thank you. There's a lot of awesome things that have come from. We have done a lot of awesome things. It's almost 2 years now. You know, in March it's going to be 2 years that we've been here. And to some people that might not seem like a lot. To some people they might be like, you know, just there. To me, these have been the best 2 years of my life, period. Ever. Okay, best 2 years. Now, I might be a young guy, but I'll tell you right now, this has been the best time of my life, and will continue to be the best time of my life. Because I'll tell you where, I'll reiterate that whole thing, you know, why I'm thanking you so much. I came from a point where there was no gain to be had. There was no happiness, there was no internal gain, you know, you live life, you get fucked over and whatever, and you know, you get nothing really, you have nothing, okay? That's where you're at, alright? But then, as soon as this stuff started, as soon as you start posting creepypasta stories and playing what the, don't catch the herp and all that stuff, Antichamber, things begin to change. You know, you guys might not make, you know, a lot of people look at a number and they're like, oh, you know, they got like 10 subscribers, or they look at a subscriber. No, I look at each and every one of you individually, as a person, as a man, woman, boy, kid, whatever, I don't know, child, girl, I don't know, whatever. I look at you as an individual person rather than a number. You're not a figure to me. Okay, you're beyond that. You know what I mean? What you all have done is pretty much change my life around. Okay, for the better, for the whole, you know, at this point, you feel like you have a purpose. That's what I feel like now. You know what I mean? Ever since the first video to now has been an experience worth being around. This has become sort of a personal journal for all of us. It's become a little snippet on the internet, a snippet for our history books, for each and every one of us here. You know, because this isn't just a channel, in my opinion. I don't just fucking make a video, you know what I mean? I don't. Alright, I don't. There has to be a purpose, there has to be a reason to it. And I make them, and I enjoy it. And if people enjoy it, that makes me keep wanting to make them. That's the whole reason why this site has changed the way I am. Alright? I have become a much more happier person thanks to you. There's a lot of awesome experiences we've had on the site. I've gotten back into my whole gamingness, you know what I mean, because of it. I've been able to read like really awesome creepypastas. I've been able to talk to really amazing people. I've been able to work with some of the best people ever. Mullet Mike, Sticky Paddle. You know, I've been the one person that I've done a meaningful collaboration with, and it has been one of the most like the best experiences of my life. One of the best experiences I've had here. He's a really awesome guy. Check him out. He's a cool person. You know, we've made the SomeOrdinaryGamers wiki. Not me really, but just the admins working on that site who really, you know how to work the wiki code. You know, we've compiled this whole codex of creepypastas. If you don't know that, you should go check it out. And more importantly, I've made 250,000 amazing, beautiful family. Because I'll tell you right now, I don't have much family in my life, alright? The only family I have is me, my brother, and my mom and dad. That's all I have, okay? I'm a very small family person, you know what I mean? After getting fucked over so much, you tend to say no, alright? So I have a very small family by definition. As far as friends go, I don't really have many close friends, as you can call it, alright? You know, the close friends that I do have are some of the best people I know. You know, Zide, Danny, Jeffrey, all those people, you know, whatever. You might not even know them, but they are some of the best friends that I personally know, alright? And will continue to know. You know, these are the people that I know for life. Not to mention the fact there's many amazing people that I met over here. And in fact, the one person I met over here that has changed me in the most drastic way possible, if you will. You know, the one person that I can never, you know, really let go of, you know, pretty much we have become bonded in a way. you know, one of those people. But I won't get into that. I have, you know, been, these past 2 years almost have been the best experience of my life, and this will continue to be the best experience of my life, you know. And you might be like, you're only 19 or 20 or whatever, but it's not the whole age thing, you know what I mean? You finally reach a point where you have something, you know. I'll be honest with you guys, I have a reason to live, really, and that's you all. That's, you know, might sound grim, you know, you might be like, what are you trying to say? No, that's the truth. You know, I have a reason to really go on living, you know what I mean? Other than that, what else did I have forward to look to in my life? Future of a menial job and whatnot, you know, just becoming the standard 9-to-5 guy. No, at this point, you guys have made me change my entire career path. I am on my way to become what I want to be, a documentary filmmaker, alright? I'm on my way to become one of those, alright? I'm on my way to do that. And, you know, when I reach that point, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be that goofy guy making videos for you, but I'll also be able to do something that I'm passionate for, you know? And that's to, I don't know, go around places and the camera and talk about things, I guess you could say. But yeah, you all have changed me in a big dramatic way, you know. I used to think that I was a pretty boring individual, you know, and I still am a boring guy, but you know, it's kind of it's a weird feeling when there's people even watching you, I guess, laughing at something you do. You know, I'll promise you guys till the day we're done, you know, even if we become the biggest thing on this site or we reach the 1 million mark, I'm gonna be the same goofy Mudahar, you know. I'm not ever hitting that mainstream target, because I feel like that thing changes you. So I'll make a promise to you like I've always made a promise. I'm never going to turn into that. Alright, no. None of that Mudahar. I'm still going to be that same loser Mudahar. Alright, that same idiot. Okay? And some of you guys, you know, we've had really epic moments. Aside from streaming or videos, I've seen so many different circles blossom in this entire community among different people. There's people, you know, who messaged me who said, you know, they've met so many amazing friends through this entire community, just this one channel, that, and it has made me wonder, you know, this is one of the greatest things that I've personally ever done in my life, you know. I mean, there's not a lot of things, you know, that I can really say, but this is definitely one of those things. I will never regret the day when I went on Google.com and I made the account. Okay, I will never regret the day. I will never regret the day, you know, that I had ever thought about this. Okay, this has changed exactly who I am for the better, and I'll continue to do this. This is something I'm passionate about, and you know, I've met a lot of wonderful people through the site. I've worked with a lot of wonderful people through the site. I know a lot of wonderful people through this entire site, through this entire ordeal. So with that being said, I'm going to thank you guys and gals millions of times over and over again for sticking around and supporting me. Alright? You're not a part of some, you know, I don't treat you like a number. I'm very passionate for each and every one of you. You know, I'm not going to lie when I say, take a bullet for you guys. Okay? Come on. Let's be fair here. I would. I'd take a bullet for you guys. Not probably would. I would. That's how important you all are to me. So with that being said, thank you millions of times. I know sometimes I might not listen or I might not respond to a private message at times, maybe delayed, maybe not at all. That's because I'm busy. I got work, school, and all this stuff. But I always read them. I'm always there for you guys, you know what I mean? There's times when things look dark, not just on this, but on the wiki or Twitch. Just remember, guys, I'm always going to be there no matter what, and as dark as things look, you know, I'll be there. We'll get by, we'll be better, you know, we're a team, that's what we are. So again, 250,000 thank yous, even more than that. We'll see where it goes. We'll see where we're headed, you know. We'll see what we do. But if it's one thing that we can be proud of is the experiences we've shared so far. So with that being said, thank you for supporting and sticking around Some Ordinary Gamers, because that's what we are, Some Ordinary Gamers. That's the whole reason for this channel, the name Some Ordinary Gamers. That's what we are. Alright, so like I said, if you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. It's my thing now. There's sometimes when I'm on the phone and I'll say that to the other person I'm talking to, they're like, what? Whatever, anyways, it's just me going off on a tangent. So, this is me, Mudahar. I thank you. You are the best people ever. By the way, if you're all wondering what game I'm playing on the screen, it is Splinter Blacklist, the newest Splinter iteration. I like it a lot. It's a lot like Chaos Theory, but yeah, you should definitely go check it out if you're into stealth action games. That being said, this is me, Mood R, and I'm actually out this time.